And boom, boom, bam. Good morning. Good morning. We are live.
We are live in action.
And of course, we got Timmy out there with us. Looking beautiful out there today, Timmy.
Yeah, river's nice. It's a little low this morning. It's like zero. They don't have any gates open, so the dam, so it's zero current. Uh, it's cold and breezy. So I don't know.
We're
We'll
gonna.
see.
Hey, you got a better chance of catching a fish today than I do. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know.
So we got 15 awesome people out there. We're gonna go ahead and. So you got your lines out already, and you're all good to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So gonna say hello to everybody out there. I saw
Yeah.
Sampy. Yes, I saw Sampy this morning was already out there. But I got the Gundai. How's it going? Dog and I outdoors. Curtis, how are you? 922 is out there. Uncle Jeep. I demand entertainment. Hurry. And
Yeah,
bacon.
it's freaking. It was. I tell you what, it was nice Friday, man. I was able to get out and hit the pond and catch a few big bluegill. So
There you go.
that
That's
was
always a lot of fun.
That was fun. Yeah, on same thing on light line with ultralight. It's a blast. Ain't nothing like having a bluegill like scream drag.
Oh yeah, man. Pound for pound. I can't even can you even imagine if bluegill could get up to like 10 pounds?
Woo.
That would be
It'd be impossible.
and we got Martin S out there from the UK. Martin's making the trip here this week, coming down for CatCon, or coming across, I should say, for CatCon. Chad Thomason's out there saying, "Oh yeah, let's go." Chad does a lot of stuff over there on
Yo,
Facebook.
let's catch some catfish.
Bugman 22's out there.
Bugman, like what's where does Bugman come from? Does he raise
Ohio.
bugs or something or what?
Oh,
Or does he have
that's
like
a
a
good.
bunch of does he have a bunch of Volkswagens or something?
Oh, I didn't think of that part of it. I didn't think of that part of it.
Oh,
I think that's I believe he was in pest control. But he can answer that for us. I imagine. Where'd the
yeah.
Bugman part come of the name?
He's got to tell. Yeah, he's got to give us a little background on the Bugman. Yeah, maybe he
And
was in Orkin or something.
the 22, I know the 22 came from, he used to do motocross, and that was his number on motocross, was 22. Let's see. Mike Young, how's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Mine's easy. Chesapeake Bay catfish, and I fish on the Chesapeake Bay. So
Yeah. Gigability, don't ask. Misplaced country girl fishing. How's it going? Lisa Elliott, good morning, good morning. Shirley T is out there. Josh Thompson saying hello out there. Shelby and I might go fishing. All right. Well, just let us know when you get there. I can get the link to
mm-hmm.
you.
Heck yeah, come up on live. It's
Oh no,
real simple. Just point
Stanford
your.
says she is stuck waiting on a train.
I
Uh,
used to I used to enjoy that. Back home we'd occasionally get a train to come through, and then it was kind of fun watching when I was younger. It was kind of fun watching the train go by and look at all the cars and stuff.
absolutely, yeah, it's not bad unless you got someplace to go. Then it's but they are pretty neat seeing all the different cars. We we used to live in we used to live by Port Jervis, New York, and that was uh it was right by the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania state border, and it was built by the railroad. That whole town was a railroad town.
Yeah,
So you always saw trains, and there was commuter trains and freight trains, and so
there's a guy at work, buddy of mine at work. He's one of our mechanics. He is a train nut enthusiast. He loves everything trains. He has a big basement, and his entire basement is one big giant like what do they call them things? Uh, Panoramas or whatever, another train
Yeah, yeah.
models. Oh gosh, yeah, huge.
For the model trains, I know there's
But it's like massive.
and that's right, Lisa. Stand three. Doesn't the train know that you've got fish to catch? Jeez. Gig ability, don't ask, is out there. How's it going?
Big Billy
Mr.
don't.
Tully 41, good to see you.
Yeah, it's only the trains that are like 2 hours long that really frustrate you.
Bugman 22 say long weekend with Pop, running on about 2 hours of sleep. Sorry to hear that. Steve Mosley's out there. Boom, boom, bam. uh, Mr. Tully Martin, fishing with Steve Mosley. Brokeback Bob is out there. Boom.
That's another one. I'm not sure how you want to know what Brokeback Bob is.
Well, I believe that came from he had an accident and broke his back, and that's where that came from.
That's, that's yeah, it's awful right on the nose name
Yeah.
for a YouTube handle.
Lance McCool guy, how's it going? We know where McCool guy came from because Lance is the cool guy. Let's
He
just
is the
face
cool
it.
guy. The cool guy.
Lance will be at CatCon this. Lance will be at CatCon this week with John Cyclone from River Cats Tackle. They will have Captain Spiro there from Ancient Mariner Reels and Rods, but Ancient Mariner will be there with River Cats Tackle. CVA in the house, Catfish from Fresno. How's it going? Rowdy Royal, good to see you. Okay, we are caught up with chat. 51 awesome people watching. Uncle Jeep says, but bet you have no clue on my name. Bugman 22 said John's a good guy. Given person, blessed to have met him. There you go. And John does the shows on Sunday night with Lance. And there we go. Rowdy Royal checking the weather for North Wilkesboro. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That's -1 degree Celsius. Woo. Little nippy, little nippy. The wind's blowing from the south at 1 mile per hour, and the current humidity is 57%. All right, all right. That's not, I don't mind the cold when it's just a light breeze or no wind. It's when that wind gets going and it's cold. That's when it really.
Yeah, the wind's the worst. It like just bites.
And especially if it's damp, like get the high humidity and whatnot. But if it's like 50% humidity and a 1 mile per hour wind, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
We got Catfish Dog in the house. Good morning, Dog. What's up? So there will be, obviously, you heard Stand 3 in chat. There will be some other people fishing today. We are just Stand 3 waiting on the train. True. I know you were talking about the model trains. I've been this other channel, Mom and Son Trains, I think it's called. She does a lot of her son with her son. He's got autism, and they are into trains and model trains and all that. So that's really cool. So Timmy, where are you fishing today?
Somewhere USA.
There you go. Undisclosed location. I love it. I love it.
No, we're fishing in Port. We are upriver on the Susquehanna. We are about maybe 3/4 or a mile just below the dam here. We're at Port Deposit. Small little riverside town. I mean, tiny. little town. It gets flooded out quite a bit because they're like right on the river. So they all their houses here are like built like up,
Oh, all right, all right.
filled up a little bit because it always floods out into the street and stuff up here in Port Deposit all the time. Learn like the big storms. But yeah, but they got a nice. They put in a whole. It's weird because it's a tiny little town. There's nothing here. There's no there's no grocery stores. There's no. I mean, it's a little hillside town, right on
Uh-huh.
the river, right on the railroad tracks. The railroad tracks run right smack dab through the middle of town, but there's a huge marina, and they got like giant monster condominiums like right on the edge of the water. Right? Like all these brand new like apartment condominiums down here that a bunch of young people live in, but all they got is a bunch of bars downtown. That's it.
Huh.
That's it. It's only about not even. I don't even think the town's even a mile long. It might even be like a half a mile long.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, it sounds like, uh-oh, look at, we got Mac. Mac going to join us.
What? Not Mac.
Yeah. Let me get I'll send
There's
him the link. I will be right back on screen.
there's fish in DC. Yeah, I didn't even look at the tides. I should have looked at the tides this morning. I didn't even look see what time high tide is. It looks I can't. It looks like the water maybe. It looks like it might be going out right now. It's hard to tell. It looks pretty. It looks kind of low, and no current. Man, we got zero current today.
Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese. Hey. Got the granddaughters at the house today, do you?
Yep. That's the youngest one. Her name is Anna. I think my other granddaughters, I think they were calling her Micro Smith because it's a Little Smith and Tiny Smith, so I think they were calling her Micro Smith.
Micro Smith. Doesn't he? Does he have a boy as well?
We got two. Well, I guess twins are two, right?
Yeah.
They Ethan and Elliot, they they go fishing. They go fishing with us quite a bit. They did pretty well last year. They are going to be, holy smokes, they're going to be 6 in the beginning of next month. Woo. Man, that's flying by already.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I'm on the board. Timmy's on the board with the .22 for being on time. Mac, I just put the link in chat. There it is right there. So, yep, Timmy's on the board with .22. I'm up there with .22 for the cuteness award. Well, I got to watch words I'm saying. I'm mentioning cuteness award as Danny Stone comes rolling in.
That's an oxymoron. Hey, I can't see you and I can barely hear you. My hearing aids are in the truck with dead batteries, but you know what? We're going to try this anyway.
All right, Danny.
I have extremely low expectations today. It is freaking cold here, and conditions are not favorable.
There we go. So hopefully somebody catches a fish on STANday today.
No promises.
So Burrito Lisa Swain, how's it going? 922's out there. Cindy's out there. Nightbot is with us. Make it look easy out in chat. Mac's on the way out there, 202. I don't know if you are or not, but we're going to have Mac up fishing with us here in a bit. Sorry, son, I missed that. Stand 3 saying, hey, my beautiful baby girl. Catfish dog. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's some pretty good stuff. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but okay. Angel Honeycutt, good morning. Good morning. From St. Louis, Missouri. Great to see you, Angel. Steve Ransom was saying he was hoping to see Jaydog up here, the Stand 3 and Jaydog showdown. And Stand 3 saying that to Steve that little J pup is scared to play with the big dogs. Woo! Shots being fired. Oh, you can still bring me some, dog. I wouldn't mind. I never turned down Mountain Dew. Okay, I'll be right back.
That hurt. I went to throw that rod out and had the braid wrapped around my trigger finger like to pull it off.
Let's see. Thank you, Angel. Reminding everybody, please hit that like button when you come in. Would love to hit 100 thumbs up. That does help out the channel.
That breeze is a little chilly.
Always great to see the honeycuts out there.
Thank you.
All right, I got one more thing to do. I'll be right back. And all right, I'm back. And there we go. We got we had Mac up on the screen. What's up, Mac?
Oh man, hold on.
All right, I'll put you backstage and I'll keep an eye on it. So Mac is out there. We'll get him up here in a minute. 58 awesome people out there watching. Hopefully stand 3 will be out there soon. We'll be up to 4 people fishing. Small water charters, good morning, good morning. And hopefully somebody gets a fish here soon or something, because we need to get everything woke up. I've got the cowbell ready. Got the cowbell ready. Good morning, Mac.
Good morning.
Shirley T's out there. How's it going, Shirley? There's Austin Fishing Fever. Austin got a beautiful flathead yesterday. Check out Fishing Fever. By the way, his link is out in the description. So is everybody else that's up here. Their links are out there in the description. But yeah, we need somebody to get that fish so we can get this cowbell going, get things woken up a little bit. 65 awesome people. If you got 2 stand swag out there, make sure you let me know so we can get some .22s going. We saw Josh Thompson out there. Him and Shelby may be getting out there fishing. It's below freezing right now, so they are not out there yet, but he said they might get out there. Uncle Jeep saying that they're glad that I'm back. Thought I might have got tempted on doing a backroom deal with Mellow Yellow. Well, that's right. That's right. I could show more once Mountain Dew gets their people with my people. We can get some more going there. Nightbot saying Uncle Jeep must be here. Nightbot smells bacon. So 66 awesome people. Let's go. I've got my new high technology notebook all ready to go. The most famous words in all of that. So let's go to Donkey Land. The Donkey Land. Steve Moses saying I wanted to be out there somewhere, but Snow had other plans. Gigability says it's called Donkey Land, so nobody knows what it's really called. 67 awesome people. So look at there, you've got the small water charters. Even in Baston, they have donkey lands. We all know about the Donkey Land in Epic's World down on the Mississippi. I guess that would be out on the Mississippi.
Hey, Smallwater's got he's got a special guest coming up pretty soon. Pretty big time too.
Oh, really? And who's that, Danny?
Oh, my lips are sealed, but he'll tell you. I'm not bragging for him. He does enough on his own.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, it's pretty impressive. I'll tell you that. Go ahead, tell him, John.
Downtown Ernie Brown in the house. Oh, he just did. We are taking Hank Parker fishing on the 27th. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. That is a big guest.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give him the satisfaction of me saying it.
That's right. That's right, Danny. So definitely, I imagine that there's definitely going to be some video out on that. Or we got fishing with bacon in the house. Bullets and barbecue out there. How's it going? Donald Long. So who out in chat? There's John. Rivercat's tackle is out there.
Hey, John.
Who out in chat is going to or even up on screen, who's going to CatCon this week?
I am.
Can't wait to see Danny there. I know John Rivercat's tackle is going to be out there. I see Austin out there. Catfish Dog is raising his hand. All right, Dog. Can't wait to see you there. Oh my gosh, I can't take it. Fishing with bacon says, you know, if y'all would use the right bait, you would catch a lot of big fish.
We are not fishing with bacon.
I can't find one of us that wants to do that.
That's blasphemous. That'll get you excommunicated.
There's Benoit fishing out there. Can't wait to meet y'all. And that's depending on what part of the country yet. That's you all, yous guys, y'all, all of yous.
Now he does know that if you caught like 100-pounder on bacon, it doesn't count because you caught it on bacon.
That's right. People would still say, you know, you should have ate that bacon.
Yeah.
There's Doc Reed out there. What's up, Doc? I think I saw Dustin somewhere. Oh, so anyone out there plan on customizing Chad's truck at CatCon this year? If it was Chad's truck, I would really consider it, but since everything is D's, I'm not planning on messing with
Yeah,
it.
you're signing your own death warrant.
You know, Chad's truck could be open game, but
You know, anybody that could buy a brand new boat, trailer, and brand new truck, they probably got enough money to put a contract out on you.
That's right. That's right. He's got that bait shop money coming in.
He does, because he doesn't pay Brian B or Freddie, so he saves a lot of money there.
That's right. I'm still waiting on my guest appearance. I'm waiting on my guest appearance fees from 2 years ago, and still
Well,
haven't got it.
That's a savings account you'll never get to spend.
I might get a donut at CatCon. That's about it. Small Water Charter says, and we know PBs don't count on a charter. That's a
I don't.
subject.
You know what? You know what? They had that argument, and I do not believe that. A PB is a PB.
That's right. That's right.
I try to stay on the fence about a lot of stuff, but that argument there, I'm going with the PB is a PB. Period.
That's right. Now it's how you you know, if you caught the PB on a charter and say yeah, and then you start saying yeah, I got us on the fish and I did this and I did, then you know, okay, let's hold back for a second with all that, but you still caught
The
that
only
PB.
time, in my opinion, that a PB doesn't count is if you caught it at a pay lake. Period.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know there was this other people that I saw on YouTube, and they took fish that they've caught from, I think it was the Ohio River, but anyways, from public waters, and started putting them in their pond in their backyard. And that's really the same type of thing.
Well, you know, I've caught smaller channel cats before and took them home to stock the pond.
Oh,
But I would
absolutely.
never do that with a blue cat or a flathead. Never. First off, they don't
Absolutely.
belong in a pond. But, you know, you can take a few small channel cats and get you some fish in there. They'll grow up and turn into breeders and stock a pond like that. Now, that's just you catching rod and reel. I don't believe I can go out setting out nets and traps and all that and just taking out mass quantities of them. But if you want to get a few on a rod and reel, throw them in your pond. I got no problem with that.
Yeah, well, that was the difference. These were blues and flatheads in a pond.
No, don't do that. They won't live.
Blues are not designed for stagnant water like that.
No, they are not. I mean, they'll move up into backwaters and feed and stuff, but as far as living there, they prefer the current.
Warren Farley's out there. How's it going, Warren? All this talk about bacon, I'm gonna get some frying. And I saw, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Warren Farley's got a couple videos out there that have, he can compete with Jerry Parker there, Danny. Warren Farley's got a video out there about a mini grass baler, I believe is what it was.
I have not seen that. I'm going to have to check that out.
Definitely. It looks pretty cool. We've got KY Redneck. How's it going, Austin? Fishing with bacon still out there. Best part about fishing with bacon is you get great bait and great food. Oh man. I don't think he's ever gonna win that argument.
You know, this is without a doubt the dumbest setup I've ever done. I've got 15 and 16-foot rods sticking straight up, so I'm getting a stiff neck and I'm staring right at the sun. I'm gonna have to adjust every one of these rod holders down.
Yep, that's the stiff neck is bad enough, but then when you're blinding yourself also, that's
yeah, I'm going blind, getting a sunburn and breaking my neck.
Brian B's out there. He said, "Did someone say bait shop and paid in the same sentence?"
We all
What's
know
up,
the
Brian?
truth, Brian. We know he doesn't pay you. You know, if I was Brian, I'd be really mad, him and Freddie, because, I mean, Chad says that funds are low and he can't pay him. And then he goes buy a new boat and a new truck. What's up with that?
You know, at least with Freddie, he's getting some. At least Freddie's getting some. You know, the advertising there. So at least
Yeah,
he's getting something back out of it. But
but my buddy Brian is getting the short end of the stick. What's up with that?
Dustin, I don't know what you're doing, but I put the link in chat there. You're more than welcome to come up if you'd like. Fishing with bacon. That's right, Danny. A PB is a PB, even if it is with bacon. I think that's the other way that no pay ponds
You
and
know
no
what?
bacon.
I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it. But you know what? I'm warning him that the grief he's gonna receive from it is probably not gonna be worth it. But hey, but you do you, baby.
So what you're saying, Danny, is there'd be a little asterisk next to that in the record books, right? Like, you know, with baseball and whatnot, when there's a little controversy, they put the little asterisk next to the record. Let's see. Chris M., how's it going? Welcome in. Bullets and Barbecue. That's an awesome YouTube name. Love that one. Yeah, I was out fishing yesterday, and that wind was just a howling. Not the right day. You know, we did the same thing. You know, Danny's talking about the dumb setup he has there with the long rods and the neck and right in the sun. We decided to go. I went out with Dan yesterday. We decided to go crappie fishing on 20-mile-per-hour winds, and not the right day to try to use light poles and light line. And
You know, around here crappie fishing, you want some wind, especially if you're fishing with like a slip bobber,
yep,
because it creates that chop and it bounces that jig or whatever
yep.
you're using. The waves on top will bounce it. It cuts all the work out for you. You don't have to sit there and jig the rod. You just let that slip bobber bounce on the waves. You'll jig that down there underneath it.
Good point. Good point. Yep, you definitely want a little bit of chop. You don't want white caps blowing into the boat, though.
Stan, when I get home, I'm going to send you a picture of something that happened yesterday. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me talk about it, but have you ever watched the mating rituals of the bald eagle, where they go up really, really high in the air?
Yes.
They'll lock claws and just free spin and fall and free fall.
Uh-huh.
There was a guy, I'm here in New Madrid, Missouri, and there was a truck driver coming into town. He looked over the field and he saw something that caught his eye and he stopped. It was two bald eagles, still had their claws locked, laying on the ground dead. Apparently they took it too far and impacted the ground and killed them both, and they never let go. Now that's love there, buddy.
Wow.
But he sent the pictures out of it. I've got the pictures that I'm going to send them to you with the story behind it. He called the DNR and all that.
Wow.
And they came out there and determined that they were doing the mating spiral.
Uh-huh.
And they just held on too long and they impacted the ground and killed both of them.
Wow, that's a shame. But you
That's
got
like
that
some
right.
Romeo and Juliet stuff there, man.
That's right. That's right. The families didn't get along, and they decided they were gonna go out in style.
End it all. I've never seen them impact the ground. I've seen them come within 20 feet and break apart and fly off. But apparently these two were, I don't know, they got up too high and got a little oxygen deprivation or something. I don't know.
They got a little distracted.
They did. But they actually impacted the ground and it killed them.
Wow. Ashley Brady's out there. How's it going?
Yeah, I'll send you those pictures later.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see that. Joshua's out there. How's it going, Joshua? Can't wait to see you. Like I said, there is the link. Warren Farley says he
I
said,
can't
yeah,
take
he
anymore.
made.
I'm on Justin's rod holders. This is killing my neck.
All right, all right. Warren Farley said, "Oh my, I made that thing 10 years ago and still have people asking for plans for it." Yeah, I think that video's got millions of views, so that's a pretty cool thing. People are always wondering what to do with their grass. It's a pretty cool thing, though. Check it out. All right, Austin, I'll do that right after. Check out your messenger sometime. I sent you something. Okay, okay. Danny making dumb decisions? No way. Okay, there we go.
What's
Good
happening?
morning, Stan 3.
I finally got past that train.
Choo choo.
I hope that's a sign.
Usually is. You know how that goes. Okay, so we're up to 4.
I just caught like a 25-pound carp in the cast net.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I put him back.
Well, so far, all you got to do is beat .22.
I think I'm gonna have a good day after my sacrifice yesterday.
That's right. That's right. Once you get set up, you can tell everybody about what happened, if you want to.
Give a good demonstration.
Fishing with Jeff Fields out there. Jeff sent me an interesting picture yesterday. Apparently, I have a huge fan out there. Oh, and boom, boom, bam. Oh, gee, Shaun White says, boom, boom, bam. I'm 5'2". I always get the short end. Well, I don't have the music on today. JG's got some things going on. But we got a boom, boom, bam, which is the OG Shaun White. Got the cowbell going. So 222. Thank you, Shaun. Now that'll wake some stuff up. Okay, let's go. We got a fish coming now. Lance McCool guy is out there. And thank you, OG. Appreciate that. All right, Dustin, that's awesome. I am way far behind here. Let's get caught up. Bullets barbecue, Benoit fishing, bacon, chicken. Did someone say barbecue? I know the things that people use for bait that could be used for barbecue. That's right, Josh Johnson says Shelby and I are heading now. My crawler's froze. Good thing I know a bait shop. Well, that's right. That's right. I happen to know where there's one down there too. As a matter of fact, it's Thompson's Outdoor and More, and basically Watts Bar Dam is just 3 miles west of Thompson's Outdoor and More.
I see what you did there.
You saw that. You caught that, right?
Uh-huh.
Gills and Grills is out there. How's it going? Gills and Grills. Terry Rose got the Facebook bank tournament going on right now. Maybe something you'd be interested in one of these weekends, Danny. Once a month, they do the bank tournament on the Facebook bank tournament. So you can put the name of that out there. You can check it on Facebook. Apparently, Shelby is leading the youth division right now with an 8-pounder, I believe.
Yeah, I'm a member of that group.
How's that for some bait?
There you go. You got good bait. You don't got to wait. I think I stole that line from somebody.
Yeah, that's another struggle I'm facing this morning too. Normally I get to this spot and I go down to that spillway dam and throw the cast net and I'll catch, 2 or 3 giant dinner shad and a few skipjack and some smaller shad. There is no bait there today, none. I threw that net 20 times and came up 0, which is not a good sign for anything moving up in here.
McHugh, I thought you'd like that Gills and Grills name. Let's see. Fish with Jeff Beal. Well, whoever is going to, whoever's going to the crappy cat con, it's not a crappy cat con. I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's not going to be crappy. First of all, it's the Crappie and Catfish Extravaganza Extraordinaire Expo.
I can't see the screen. Who all we got fishing today?
Well, right now we have
The bank
Chesapeake
fishing
Bay.
nightmare.
Oh Lord. Wow, I'm way far behind. LG Bass, I see is out there. How's it going? Oh man.
That's great. I cut big pieces, and I got 9 pieces of bait out of that one shad.
Holy smokes.
I mean, I cut big pieces.
Wow, we are up to that calls for the cowbell. We hit 100 people in chat. 100 people in chat. Thank you very much. If you could please hit that thumbs up, it'd be great to hit 100 thumbs up also. So hitting 100 people in chat. Awesome, awesome. Thank you everybody for coming in. John, Real Time Catfishing is out there. LG Bass has joined us. I'm sure I can put LG down for the .22 club using the 2 stand swag mug. Jody's out there. Jody just got up, she said. Catfish Dog is saying, Shelby Reed, the pro staffer at Thompson's Outdoor and More, located 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. Thompson's Outdoor and More becoming so popular. Like I said, it's going to be changed to 3 miles west. Watts Bar Dam is 3 miles west of Thompson's Outdoor and More. Yeah, saw Chris Flores, Muddy River Catfish, and put that out there about how they're diverting the water and his Muddy River that he fishes is drying up. That's just sad. Hopefully they can find a endangered species and do something about it. Great to see John Real Time Catfishing. And Jody, yes, the question you sent me, it should be fine. Nobody really. I'm trying to find the rule section to double check that. So speaking of that, Jody is fishing the Catfish cook-off. That's going to be on Friday next week at noon at CatCon.
Fishing.
Did I say fishing? She's cooking in the Catfish cook-off. Trying to do.
Oh, we all know what you meant.
You know how it goes. When you're an old guy like me, you try to do more than one thing at a time. It never works out.
She gonna be cooking zebra cakes?
That might have a shot at winning. Everybody loves zebra cakes. Although, for those that watched her live a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, she did a great job cooking. She did a great job cooking frying some fish. And actually, James and his son ate it. They all survived. I didn't hear of any sickness. It actually looked really, really good.
And I don't know if most people realize it, but during the tournament where James and Daryl and Woody were on the same boat, and they got beat by 0.1. But okay, disregarding the beat by 0.1, they had a fantastic day of fishing. Dude, they caught 3 flatheads in the middle of winter. They caught, I mean, everybody just knew they had that one up to the last minute when they didn't. But the secret to that day was they were all eating Jody's fried catfish. So eating that catfish apparently brings you good luck.
Well, look at that.
That's what the
Jody,
snack of the day was.
I'm telling you what, I got Jody as the dark horse winner, the dark horse pick for the catfish cook-off. You never know. The Gundai Outdoors, Dog and I, Curtis Cunningham's. That's why I use the screw-in plug, because I've always been worried about that. That is nuts. Smallwater Charter saying how he had gotten stuck on something, thought it was the motor, and turned out it was stuck on the plug and pulled the plug out. Holy smokes, that's got to be scary.
No, it depends on how far you are from the ramp.
Yeah. Jody said, practiced 3 hours yesterday, got it down perfect. It was actually really good.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get there in time for the cook-off or not. We'll probably be showing up right at the end of it on Friday. But this will be Stacia's second cat con. Of course, I've made like 3 or 4 of them. But this will be her second, and it will be Coda's and Brantley's very first cat con, and they are really excited.
Well, make sure Coda brings a marker with her, because I'm sure she's going to be signing some autographs.
She's looking to get a bunch of autographs. She's really excited.
I know a lot of people that's excited to meet her. And oh, stand
Who's
3
got
fish.
Danny?
Have you got
Yeah,
me a
look at
20-pounder?
Oh, he's gonna be a 20-pounder.
Nice.
the boat guy comes in.
Y'all see that rod, man? It's looking heavy.
Oh, that Uncle Lou Rod's been on fire for you lately.
Oh yeah, this guy's got some big fish yesterday too.
Hey, Stan, you got scales with you?
Yeah, we got
the last pole out.
some bad echoes out there.
Yeah, let me
Yep,
try
I
to
get
see.
it too.
Get a double. Leave a Mac cat go.
How about now?
Mac cat is right here in the middle.
Yeah, I think that's what Stan 3's in.
I might have got a test.
I'll tell you what, Stan, if you get that fish in, let's have people guess the weight, the closest one to it. I'm going to send them a Danny Stone sticker.
All right, all right.
Whoever's the closest without going over.
All right, so we'll get the echo figured out.
Yeah, staying down to the bottom. I haven't seen him yet. Saw some squirrels over here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be bigger than 20 pounds. Thank you. Come on. Backwards. There we go. In the net. Woo. Uncle Lou, baby, get your weight up. All right.
That's a pretty good start. Okay, so
Get your weight up.
so
Nice way to start
it's
the
gonna
day.
it's gonna be the closest without going over, and the winner is gonna get a Danny Stone sticker. Okay, so we got the guesses coming in. Bugman is saying 3.22. What the what? That's definitely not going over, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's playing that one a little safe.
Yeah. Misplaced Country Girl saying 42.6. Three Nights 34.22. Fisher Fever, heck yeah, good work, S3. David Ogden 27.9. There's Randy Old Gray Hair Swain. Pretty sure it's Swain. 38.22. 28.6 for the dog. Buckeye Catfishing 22.2. Always a good guess. My wife D. Smithy saying 38. Norman Neighbors 43.2. Chris M just wants to say hello, 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 hello to everyone. Rowdy Royal 38.8. Martin K 23.6. Bugman 22 saying, dang, I swear there are no little fish there. Of course, 922 with another great guess, 29.22. 9.22. I wonder where that comes from. Small Water Charters with a 27.4. Mike Young, 29. Misplaced Country Girl Fishing, 42.6. Austin, KY Redneck with the 33. Martin S, 35.6. Benoit Fishing with the good guess, 33.33. Love that one. LG Bass, 34. Shade Tree, 37. Donald Long, 39.6. Skull Rush, 28.4. Dave G, 33. Skipjack Cindy, 29.22. That's right, Nightbot. Thank you, everybody, for coming into STANday. If you want to fish on future STANday with us, email me at 2standsfishing. Okay, so 26.28 and then -2 for the sling.
Yep.
So 24.28.
It's a nice long one.
Wow, look how long that guy is.
And I'm gonna get him
Holy
back.
smokes. That's going to be a big boy one day. 89 awesome people out there. So 24.3.
Oh, Uncle Hugh again.
Oh,
I'm on him right now. I got poles going all the way left and right.
it sounds that way. Okay, we're going back through.
That's why you don't see that J puppy in here right now. Got his tail tucked between his legs, hiding in the corner.
Woo. So it looks like let's see.
Ooh, I need a drink after all that. I'm tired. Is
Hey,
it my
Stan.
audio that's really bad? You want me
I
to
think
go
so. You
out
want
and
to?
come back in?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Okay.
Hey, Stan, I want to make a move real quick. I'll be back.
All right, all right. Okay. So it looks like Bugman at 24.2, right?
Good eye, Buggy.
The buggy
All right, I'll
got
be
it.
right back.
Uh, all righty, all right. Small water charter saying tell Stan 3 if he makes it down here. I got him. All right. PB Bass on the way. Appreciate that.
Well, I'll send 2 of these right here to Bugman.
There you go. The Danny Stone stickers. Go to your left just a little bit, Danny.
My
There you
left.
go. Perfect, perfect.
I think I've got Brian's address, but if not, he can get a hold of me on Facebook Messenger or on my email. But I'm pretty sure I got his address.
Okay. All right, we got Stan 3 back. Anybody hearing echo anymore?
No, you're good now. Nope, there it is.
Echo.
All right, let me try one thing. I'm going to mute everybody, then unmute as we go along here. Hello, hello. Okay, now I'm the only one not muted. So far, so good. I'm going to unmute Stan 3. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm not hearing anything right now. I'll unmute Mac. Mike, check. 1, 2. No, it sounds pretty good so far.
It's probably me. Let me pop out and pop back in.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, son,
Yeah.
you don't have the choice today of the gong or anything else, but
More cowbell?
or cowbell. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lisa Swain, burrito saying, Danny, only you. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, Curtis. You sure it's a straight flight? Because I was checking the same thing, trying to figure that out. And it was a bunch of layovers. All right, Bugman. Look, ladies out there. There we go. It sounds like everything is.
Well, let me
I'm not
check. I
hearing.
killed. It's still doing it.
Let me see. How about now?
Check 1, 2. Still doing it.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right. How about now? Nope.
I got an idea. Hold on a second. There it is. I got it. That should do it. You should be good now, Danny.
Check 1, 2. That's still echoing. That is keep me muted until I catch something, which means I ain't gonna get to talk the whole show.
What is that?
Wow. We are having audio issues all over.
All right, let me check it now.
Sounds good.
No, it's no good.
Okay, there you go. There is the link. Jody's saying McDonald's has a good sausage burrito. 3 Nights is out there. How's it going? David Ogden out there. Yeah, Bluetooth can cause some issues with StreamYard. And here we go. Welcome in, Thompson's Outdoor More. How's it going, Josh?
Hey. We're just trying to get set up here.
All right.
Shelby, we are on YouTube Marina Dock.
There you go. Rods are perfect. You got it.
That good setup.
Perfect.
Look at that first rod. You know what that is?
Look at that there. That is the FOA double Y rod.
Yeah.
Thompson's Outdoor More, 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. Or, you're coming so popular out there. Watts Bar Dam is 3 miles west of Thompson's Outdoor More.
3 miles east.
What's that?
3 miles east.
Yes, you're 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. I said your store's becoming so popular that the Watts Bar Dam is 3 miles west of y'all.
Oh yeah. 3 miles east. West.
Captain Morgan saying it's Team Shelby.
Team Shelby. Yeah. Look. Can you see that? Frozen nightfall.
That's when you know it's cold. When your night crawlers freeze up, that you know it's cold.
Yeah. Not sure what's going to happen. We're just fine. Shelby's going right now.
Well, I am going to. I'll jump right out and jump back in just to make sure, see if that clears up everything.
That Tim fishing?
All right, I am back. We'll see what happens now.
Welcome back, Stans, to your show.
That's better. There's no echo there. He had an echo before.
Let's see if I still do.
No,
I don't-
so you were the problem.
Oh, it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you, Danny. It was him. He probably got a million notifications on his phone open right
No, Apple doesn't do that.
now.
April Fools.
Yeah, there you
Stan,
go.
I was 100% set to take the blame for you, brother. I was going to take one for the team, man.
I'm just glad we got it corrected.
Why are you so old?
I don't know. And boom, bam. Welcome in, Dustin.
What's going on?
Hey,
How you
Dustin.
doing? How you doing this morning?
I am doing good this morning.
Well, that is good to hear. That is good to hear. One day at a time, right?
Absolutely.
So we have 85 awesome people watching right now.
Hey, Dustin.
Morning.
Right now, stand 3 in the lead at 24.3. We got Timmy's got a 0.22 for being the only person up early today.
Hey, I was up early. I can't help the train.
Well, there was a train on the track. So you got there?
The train on the tracks, and then that cut around road was closed for construction.
Oh no.
I just had to sit there and wait. Nothing I could do.
Wow. Good to see you in chat, Warren. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate that.
Right, that's right. I figured I saw you out there, and always welcome to come up, Dustin.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know how it goes. It's the next best thing to being out there fishing is being up here live talking to people that are out there. So
Absolutely. Hey, D. Smithy. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's man, this recovery is rough.
I bet.
you're
Just walking
talking
up
your
the stairs.
second recovery now.
Yeah, my first recovery actually is doing a lot better. My knee is pretty much healed up. I've got a few spots on this that needs to heal up still, but my hip is feeling a lot better. I'm walking with a walking stick and not a walker.
That's great. That's great.
But just walking up the stairs, I'm out of breath. I felt like I ran 2 miles.
Yeah, and for those, I'm sure there is some people out there. Still, I know you talked a little bit about it Thursday night. You just want to give everybody just a quick, a brief rundown of what happened.
Sure. Tuesday morning, I was at physical therapy, working pretty hard trying to get my hip and my knee and everything worked out. And I was laying down doing an exercise, and all of a sudden I started sweating. My chest got tight, and I felt like I had just run 10 miles. And it took probably 30, 45 minutes just to calm down to a certain point from there. And then I called my doctor's office. They said, go to the emergency room. So I did. That's when they found pulmonary embolism. I had some blood clots in my legs that broke off and made it to my lungs. So they ended up taking me by ambulance straight to the OR at one of St. Francis, one of the local hospitals, and went in and removed the blood clots from my lungs.
And that's that's a no joke situation, and that's thank God, like we said the other night, thank God that it happened when it did happen. Dustin was still, oh, I see Danny running. Dustin
Well, that was
was
more of a sponsor.
planning on going to CatCon next week, and just glad they found it then. Yes, that and going, you made the right choice, the right decision, going right to the doctor. Great. I mean that it's that subject is touchy for us also. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're doing better, and it's going to just take some time, my friend.
Yeah. When we went out last night to go bowling, I didn't bowl. I just sat and watched everybody for Landon's birthday. And just walking back and forth to the counter a couple of times, it took me about 30 minutes just to get back to a baseline. Apparently the blood clots were pretty big. They even asked me after the surgery, they said, you want to see him? I said, no.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I don't blame you there.
Although, Epic would have been like, you want to use them for catfish bait. Oh, Danny had a bite there.
But yeah, I'm doing better. It's just it's It's just I feel like I'm, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not tired, but I feel like I'm out of breath a lot. But I'll get there. It'll probably take 3 to 4 to 5 months before I'm back to 100%, but it'll get there.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's number one thing your body needs is oxygen, and when you don't get it, that's just puts you off. You're just not feeling yourself. But
Yeah, when I was at the emergency room, they had me on 5 liters of oxygen because my O2 sats were down in the mid to high 80s.
yeah, that's a yeah.
During the operation, they told me, they said, well, before the operation, the doctor said, you're going to feel like so much better after we're done with this. I said, I hope so. And then apparently during the operation, they knocked me from 5 down to 3 liters, and my O2 stats were up at 100. And then they took me off right after the operation. I was still hovering around 97, 98. So
That's great. Yeah, my wife had to after her she had the saddle
there goes stand 3. Nope.
Oh, short bite there. She had to lay flat. She couldn't even sit up for like 12 hours.
Yep. So most of the blood clots were on my right side, but they did have to pull some from my left side as well. But yeah, I had, mainly because of the incision and where it was, I couldn't move my leg for 12 hours, and that was rough.
Yeah. 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 Imagine not moving your leg for 1 hour, let alone 12. It's a lot harder than it sounds.
Yeah, because the blood vessel they go in through is a fairly large vessel in your right in your growing area,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're already on blood thinners at that point. So if anything happens to that area, then it's going to start bleeding. Appreciate it, Bugman. Appreciate it.
They would continue the prayers for you, buddy.
I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do.
But
Yeah, they
now
tried to wire my jaw shut one time and almost killed me.
I can relate to that comment. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be in trouble.
You have to come up with your own secret humming code.
Oh, something. Sign that. I'd have to learn something. Of course, then I'd get carpal tunnel from doing sign language. So that I don't think would work either.
Well, you got to have it. It's got to be a combination of Morse code and sign language.
Yeah. There you go.
Look at this.
That's right, Shade Tree.
I left the bluegill in the water last night.
Oops.
See the bluegill? He's not swimming.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna use him for bait.
Man, just laughing. Whew.
Look at that.
What's going on, Michael Murillo?
That was last night.
Wow.
That
got a little chilly in Tennessee last night.
Oh man, he died. So guess what?
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna cut him up.
At least he was. We'll say he was flash frozen.
Yeah, yeah, that's story.
We got
He just got done wiggling.
Agent Murillo is in the house. Nightbot reminding everybody, Agent Murillo, the best agent in the game, is in.
What's up, 922?
Good to see everybody. So Austin, you saw Austin's flathead that he got yesterday.
Yeah.
Big
Absolutely.
shout out to Austin. He dropped
There's
his short on that.
Another flathead in 40 some degree water.
Crazy, right? And Chad is said, Chad Thomas, my perch trap is frozen under the ice this morning. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the stand hog was not right. I don't know.
Maybe you should have a chat with him, Stan. I hear you know him personally.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that he looks just like me, and I don't see it, but.
Well, we were too far away. It's like saying Sasquatch looks like me.
Yeah. That's right. Why is it with all the good cameras and everything out there now? All the Sasquatch sightings are all blurry and everything.
My wife was saying that I don't know if you've seen been up on 288 recently, but apparently somebody's put a big silhouette of a Sasquatch in the wood line. That's hilarious.
So are they reporting Dustin sightings?
I haven't heard any, but they're possible.
So happy birthday to Landon. How old is Landon now?
He is 16.
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I hope he had a great birthday.
I think he did.
Uncle Jeep Austin got a flathead. Did he fall off his boat trailer while loading the boat up? Those darn horses get scared easily. Yeah, it's a pretty big fall from the buggy there, right over on top of his head. Flattened that right out. That's right, Fire Chief Landon.
Yeah, he's downstairs watching right now.
Well, happy birthday, Landon.
At least he was when I came upstairs. It took me a while to get up here. Yep, he's still watching. I heard my wife say, Landon.
So won't be long. Dustin won't be long. Be back out on the river.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife not yesterday, the day before that since I couldn't make it to CatCon, maybe just possibly, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe we'll make it to the gathering.
Whoa. Well, you know what they say, Dustin, when one door closes, another one opens. So you never know. You never know. That would be cool.
I'm looking, something to look forward to. Definitely.
Well, gonna be weird. We get back out on the water. I'm gonna have to be doing the anchor.
Yeah. Oh, I hear Fire Chief Landon in the background. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, say hello to everybody. Come in here. Come here. Turkey.
Hey, White Redneck just said he watched a short of a guy in a 4-foot boat with generator and skill saw cutting ice in a river. What could go wrong?
Wow.
There he is. Happy birthday, Landon.
Thank you.
And he's gone. Landon, shut the door, please.
Mwah.
Mwah.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Yeah. That's awesome. Everybody saying good morning and happy birthday to Landon.
Thank you all very much.
So how'd he bowl last night? Did he have a good game?
I was a little disappointed in the bowling alley. They wouldn't let us put the bumper guards up because they said it's only for 8 years and younger.
What?
Yeah. So, but he bowled I think he bowled in the average of 50s to 60. It wasn't too bad.
I've heard of them putting it up for adults that are just that have just started bowling.
Yep.
I've never heard of an age limit on bumper guards before.
Yeah, me either. But it is what it is.
Sorry. He got some pins.
Aye.
He got a couple strikes and a couple spares, so he was happy.
There you go. Good accomplishment for him there. That's awesome. Kelly says, I only bowl on the Wii.
Wii. Man, I haven't heard the word Wii in a long time. That's like saying Atari now.
Yeah, I know, right? And remember, I remember the Wii coming out, and it was like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yep. Now you got the virtual reality goggles, and
That stuff is crazy. You know, for an old guy like me, that stuff is just insane. That's that science fiction futuristic stuff.
that's the George Jetson stuff.
That's right. That's right.
That reference
Never
might
would
be.
have thought all that stuff. You know, that was back in the day. You used to laugh about stuff like that. Boy, somebody's got to catch a fish before we start getting into this. You remember when?
Yeah, you're like, remember last time we caught a fish?
No, I don't remember last time I caught a fish.
Oh my
It's been a while.
Kelly says, I have the original NES, Wii, PS3, and Xbox.
Wow.
Xbox Series.
What's going on, Susquehanna Stan? Good morning.
What's up, Stan? Steve Ransom. I catch more fish on VR than I do in my boat.
I would probably be the same way.
Tell them what the boys do. We got the Nintendo Switch, and we had to buy the Super Nintendo package so they can play Super Mario
Yeah.
on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Landon just got. He has an Xbox. He got that for Christmas, not last year, but the year before last. And my nephew got him one of those headsets with the microphone, so now you can play online. And we got him a gaming chair for Christmas this year, so he sits in his gaming chair and has his headset on, and he's in heaven.
That's got to be funny. I can just see him playing Call of Duty. I see you.
I see you, yeah.
You know what his favorite game is? It's kind of funny. Grand Theft Auto.
Oh man, he's gonna want to be borrowing the truck here pretty soon, Dustin.
No. No. Get in the truck and be like, I see you.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. That was great. For those that don't remember, we were fishing pretty close by one another, and Landon's in the boat with Dustin, and he saw us on the other side of the river, and that was just a lot of fun.
Hopefully I'll get him back out fishing. He oh, Danny got a fish. He's reeling fast. I don't know if he's got a fish though.
Well, we'll put it there just in case.
He a lot of times when Landon does something and he struggles with it, he kind of shies away from it, but it's a little harder for him to reel the bigger fish in. So, but hopefully I'll get him back out there. We can keep trying.
Absolutely.
I didn't know you could play Grand Theft Auto as a cop.
We got retired Rick out there. How's it going?
Hey, Rick.
And of
Morning,
course,
Rick.
there's hashtag Team James River. Big supporter there. Hilly Billy Hondo.
Yeah, Haley Billy actually called me in the hospital when I was in the hospital after being hit by a car, and a lot of people were shocked. He's like, yeah, I do YouTube with him, and they're like, you got YouTube fans calling you in the hospital. So thank you very much, Haley Billy. I really appreciate that.
Checking on Shelby, getting bites for not hooking up.
Oh, sounds like a winter bite to me.
Well, I don't remember what show we talked it on. Oh, it was Fish Head. Remember Fish Head yesterday? He held his rod and that fish sensed that or whatever. Anyways, I said lay your rod down, and she was getting bite. But when she held it, she wouldn't get bite.
Dan, you got new glasses?
Yes, I did.
Wow, look at that. So aerodynamic and sleek.
That's right. To get you the extra 2.2 miles per hour in the boat.
Did you have them before you saw Stan Hog?
I
No.
don't remember. I don't remember.
So then it couldn't have been you. Everybody
That's
says
right.
you look like, because that, I mean, there's no way without those new glasses you would have been moving that fast.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm supposed to be getting the I was supposed to get, you know, the bifocal type situation. You see me doing the reading in to read chat sometimes, but you know, it's when you're taller, the bifocals are actually harder because it's a longer way down to the ground. So you get dizzy from looking out and looking down to see the ground.
Well, looky there.
But
Steve Douglas came in.
boom, boom, bam. How's it going, Steve? Good to see you. So far, Stand 3 is in the lead with a 24.3-pound blue cat that was caught. And then we've been doing some remember when? Some old guy talk. We've been talking about what to look forward to this coming up week. I'm surprised that Steve's even got a minute to pop in here with CatCon coming up. That's right. You got it, Jeep. Retired Rick. Hi, Steve Douglas. Hope to meet you at CatCon. Oh, you will see him. You'll see him going one way and then back the other way and then that way and then back this way. Yeah,
David
whether
Ogden. Go ahead.
David Ogden said I get dizzy looking up. Yeah, that's the one thing for anybody that has never been to CatCon yet, or met a lot of other YouTubers from the community. The first thing that they're going to do is say, "Wow, that person is either way bigger or way smaller than I thought they were."
I'll tell you, the first time I saw Bobcat, I had no idea that he was that short.
Yeah. We lost Mac. We lost Mac there.
Uh-oh. Oh, we found him.
Found him. All right.
He was hiding under a rock
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, the first time I talked to Roger from Muskrat Adventures, he came up and said hello to me and talked to me for a minute or so, walked off. It took me like 2 minutes to figure out who it was, and I know who that guy is.
Well, funny you talk about Roger. There he is, Muskrat Adventures out in the
Yeah, I
house.
was like, man, that short guy sounded just like Roger.
Okay, Danny. Roger actually came down and he came down on a STANday and fished with us in his boat and helped me out with my sonar and getting it level and all that other stuff one day. And then at CatCon, I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, Roger, I'm Dustin. Nice to meet you." He goes, "Dude, we already met." Like, my bad.
You know, the amount of knowledge that he has on that stuff is really impressive too.
Absolutely. Good morning, Sappy.
Hello, Mike. Sam.
I mean, it's all useless stuff to me, but
Well, just in case you ever get the bank sonar.
You can get one of those little boats like they had out when I was fishing the tournament a couple weeks ago or last weekend, and put a little sonar on it and do your little remote control boat. See if you can drop an anchor out there. You can check the depth and the fish and see if they're out there.
Timmy did that. Timmy had one of those. Was it last year, Timmy?
Yeah, I remember that because we were over in Hot Ditch.
Right. Yes. That's right. We were fishing together. It must have been on a STANday, I imagine. That was pretty
I've been
cool.
debating on fixing up I got 2 boats in the backyard. Been debating on fixing one of them up and getting it back in the water. But I'm pretty much sure that my days of putting a 14-foot John boat on the Mississippi are over. So I kind of talked myself out of that.
Morning, Lynn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back out and do a little bank fishing this year.
Well, let me know when you go.
Absolutely.
Go bank.
And speaking of bank and boat, March 30th, we have the bank verse boat. You want to hear anything about it? Just tune into Hog Legs every morning. I'm not sure if it came up yesterday on Bugman's show on Friday mornings, but pretty much every morning, Danny and Stan3 and Jaydog and everybody else out there is back and forth with bank and boat teams. So
LG Bass said the first person I met at my first cat con was Danny. I heard him long before I saw him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Danny. I remember Danny and I standing outside different parts of the line. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, that guy sounds familiar. He's back there saying, hey, that guy sounds familiar. And
it came in really useful that first year that me and Stan were there together, though, because people were walking around and they go, where is the YouTube booth at, where the influencers are? And it said, just shut up and listen. When you hear Danny and Stan, walk toward that. It's real easy to find. Just follow the sound of their voices.
Yeah, we were getting and then and Chad out there, a group of us running into each other that first one, and of course Uncle Jeep. Can't forget Uncle Jeep was one of the first persons I ran into out in the parking lot. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, as always. Hilly Billy says if we get to go out bank fishing, to let him know. He would drive down.
All right.
Now, I'm trying to think, and probably the best place to go bank fishing would probably be down at the power lines. That's probably the best spot.
Undisclosed.
I've been down there.
Oh, sorry, undisclosed location. Sorry.
There's a lot of power lines across the James River, Stan.
That's right. That's right.
Not secret. Undisclosed.
That's right. That's right. But
Man,
then,
LG, I don't think they have recording long enough for that.
LG Bass is saying, I still want a Stan versus Danny talk off. First person that stops talking loses. I'm sure we can add a few people to that. Dustin has been known to do some talking here lately on Pontoon Jody's show.
They do know that CatCon's only 2 days, right?
And I actually had Trophy Seekers Outdoors, Woody and Daryl, and I think Daryl actually spoke more than I did. It's not very often that a guest gets more words in than I do, but he managed to do that Friday night.
Well, here comes Shelby. You can finally meet her. Here, Shelby, sit down. And
Well,
here's the star of the show. All right. No.
Good morning, Shelby.
Good morning, Shelby.
Yeah, she was trying to get some bluegill. So, but we enjoy fishing a lot. So,
There you are. Welcome to STANday, Shelby. Thank you for coming in fishing today. Retired Rick saying good morning, Josh and Shelby.
Hey, Rick. Miss you on the show. You have to come back up.
So I hear that Shelby's fishing in a bank fishing tournament this weekend. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And how's it going so far? You're in the lead.
Whoa! Congratulations.
Well, let's hope that stays that way.
Dazed. Morning, Mike Chavez.
We've had one bite the whole weekend since Friday at 3. And it was hers, her bite.
How's it going, Mike?
You watch Jody's show, Dustin. We got Dustin. Remember we reeled Shelby in?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. He had the FOA rod sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, got a bite, got a bite." I'm like, "Yeah, FOA," and he starts reeling in. And here comes Shelby around the corner, holding the end of the line.
Oh yeah. And then James like, "Well, there it goes." There goes.
That's
and then
it. That
everyone
should
was
be.
reeling a fish.
But we showed it on Jody's show. She's got stickers on her box. There you go. You want to show her? So you got cool cats, and then guard dog. I don't know if you can see it. You can turn it around. It's in the shade, so it's kind of bad. And then turn it around, you got Jody. So I think Danny Stone's going to send some stickers, and Austin and Dustin and.
Oh, I keep getting bites, but with these falling temperatures, they're just not very aggressive at all.
No,
Yeah.
this system's really messed us up.
Yeah, that's you get that cold front that comes in. It really turns the fish down.
Is that making it look easy?
Well,
And
and
Dan's hog live.
yeah, I know. I think he wasn't quite accurate this year. We'll see though. There's still time. There's still time. This could be the very last hurrah. A retired Rick saying, Josh, you're going to need a retired Rick sticker on that to help make it look good. That's right, Josh. Just tell me where to send a couple 2-stand stickers to you. We'll get a couple 2-stand stickers out to her.
Hey, Stan, if you get me the stickers, we'll just ship ours together, save on postage.
Perfect. Good idea.
We're not going to Con. I can't go without Danielle and Shelby, so can't go this year. We're with you, Dustin.
LG Bass says that he'd be happy to send some LG Bass stickers to Shelby if he gets an address.
All right. Okay. 3 miles east of Watts.
There you go. There you go. Thompson's Outdoor and More, 3 miles east, Watts Bar Dam. Just put it in the mail. It'll get there.
I'm gonna do like a trifold and put the YouTube stickers.
Yeah, I've got the envelope made up with stickers in there for Josh and Shelby. All I got to do is get them in the post office tomorrow.
And a few people in the store, I show them your show and they subscribe right there. So that helps. Danny Stone and I think Fishhead. Quiet out here, peaceful.
Well, 922. Let me back. I'll go back after the show and double check, or you can just send me the address again. We'll get them in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. Right? No mail tomorrow. Tuesday.
Oh wait, what's tomorrow?
President's Day.
Oh man. I knew I should have mailed them stickers out yesterday.
We got 80 off.
Do a repeat on Stan Hog Day.
Yeah, I think Stan Hog needs another opportunity.
I concur.
Hey, are Josh and Shelby coming to CatCon?
No, we're not going to make it this year.
Okay. I was going to say, I just put that envelope in my pocket and give them to you there, but I'll go ahead and get them mailed out Tuesday now.
I do have James is gone. We sold some FOA products in our store, so I got to give James money for Freddie. So,
Nice.
I did buy some things, and then he put a couple planer boards in there to try out. So
We got Becca Mud Tramp in the house. How's it going, Becca? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Miss Becca.
if you want to wait and send them stickers to James, or Jody.
LG Bass not going to be. I thought you were going this year, LG again.
Shelby's going to try some more bluegill.
Well, good luck, Shelby.
She's cold.
It does get a little nippy sitting there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's gets her going, gets her warmed up when she goes for other little fish.
83 awesome people out there in chat.
Matter of fact, her before she caught her 50, she caught her 24 right here a year ago.
I hear you, LG. I hear you.
Me too.
Looks like Stan 3 is moving a couple spots. Yeah, Dustin says me too.
Very unexpected.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well, Miss Becca. It's good to see you in chat.
But like you said, Dustin, one door shuts, another one's open. Maybe that opens up the gathering, which is another great event coming up here, I think in May.
Yeah, May 16th and 17th, I think.
There you go. My daughter's birthday.
So do you have to buy tickets for that too, prepaid?
No, I don't think there's. That's a free event, I believe. The gathering.
Yeah, the gathering's free. Free food, free. They have free barbecue, and it's even sponsored by Pepsi. So you get free Mountain Dew and free Pepsi there too. So stand there to catch your attention.
I think the only thing you got to do is get a spot. Maybe I'll have to talk with Daryl. But I think if you're gonna get a camping spot, if you're gonna stay there for a couple of days.
Yeah, and if you don't want to do the camping thing, there are hotels that are pretty nearby too.
Okay.
That's only about 40 minutes from us.
Well, there you go. You could probably go out for the day, hang out with them, get in touch with Daryl.
Absolutely.
And they're going to have door prizes. Now, they are going to be selling. Daryl is selling bait towels, KP bait towels at CatCon. He showed that. You want to hear information about it? Last Friday night, we just had Daryl as a guest. He was showing the what the towel is going to look like. So he'll have bait towels for sale. I think $5 at CatCon to raise money for the gathering. There's a fishing contest.
I think it's longest fish.
Longest fish, yep.
They had a casting contest last year.
Oh yeah. Is there a scheduled events or throughout the day or something?
I'm not sure about a schedule. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're scheduled certain times, but I just don't know about when.
Yep,
with Daryl.
Good point, Danny. No, there's no schedule anywhere.
Well, and if it was me, everyone would be about 22 minutes late. So
I'm going to put it to you like this: if Daryl hands you a schedule, just throw it away.
Hilly Billy Hondo saying, "What's the best way to get in touch with Daryl?"
Facebook Messenger, I think.
Probably Facebook Messenger. I don't have his email or anything here in front of me.
Yeah, it's really long.
Oh, that's right. Daryl Morris, Precision Cabinets and Outdoors. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so long that he even misspelled it one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only email I know of that uses every letter in the alphabet.
You see what Daryl doesn't realize? All he has to do is he could just do TSO gmail.com. Set up another one just for the YouTube stuff. But us old guys, we're kind of confused about some of that technological stuff there. I was so old, I still had Yahoo Mail.
No,
I still have a Yahoo account.
you're so old. You got AOL.
AOL, yeah.
Hey, don't be talking about AOL. That's my main email.
Oh wow. That's so like mid to late 1900s.
Yeah.
I for about 20 years or so, I never had any problems with it. So
there you
go. Use what works for you.
People are like, AOL is still out there. Well, he's still getting Timmy still gets his emails, so I guess so.
oh heck yeah, AOL just they just got rid of their messenger, the AOL messenger thing, what they used to have, but they constantly keep upgrading the stuff. So
hey, Buck Williams, Dale Hayslip, how you doing?
And isn't it crazy? Like, especially for us that didn't have that stuff before when we were younger and growing up. Like now you think about it and it's like, well, what did we used to do? Like you forget like how hard it was to, if you're going to send somebody, you couldn't just email, a picture. Yeah, right.
You had to write letters.
Yep.
And then I got there 2 weeks later.
Uncle Jeep says AOL, bah, that's new compared to CompuServe. 922 says I still have an AOL email for junk mail.
Muskrat said, doesn't AOL still use hieroglyphs? Hieroglyphs.
Well, I got some good ones coming out today. Good ones. I still like the mid to late 1900s.
KY said, oh my God, dial-up speeds.
That's right. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
I still remember playing Oregon Trail when I was in 8th grade. One of those old monster IBM, the green and black screen.
That's Afghanistan saying I saw it on my MySpace.
hey, I still got a MySpace as well.
I did too. I just haven't logged into it for years and years.
Yeah, it's been a while since I logged into it, but I still got it.
It's probably been 20 years since I've logged into that.
Dude, I still got the same phone number I had when I was a young kid. So.
Wow.
Dagandai Outdoors. Curtis is saying, I loved Oregon Trail. I remember back in the 80s, we used to play, it's now internet, but we used to play Microsoft Flight Simulator. I used to love that.
You know they have that built into Google Earth now?
Are you serious?
Yes, you can do a flight simulator game built into Google Earth.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
I had a coworker that showed that to me. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh, if you want to try something really cool, do Google Earth on VR.
Oh wow.
It is freaking, you can actually like zoom in like ground level and be like on the ground looking around 360 degrees like at any spot in the world and actually like beat it.
That is
it's like
nuts.
if you were standing on the street.
Could you imagine zooming out from up all the way up into the atmosphere and then going straight into the water?
Yeah, you can zoom out all the way out till you're looking on the outside of the Earth too in VR. It's crazy. It's like you're in outer space.
Wow.
There he is. Oh, gee, Shaun White. I know he's happy to see you, Dustin. Saying hello. Mr. Clean's brother.
You talking about really cool checking out fishing spots. I actually like zoomed in on Google Earth VR and was like zooming in over the Susquehanna River and like zooming into like actual bank spots and like and seeing what it looks like from that spot standing there.
Wow.
So you were zooming in on some undisclosed locations, huh?
Yeah. Spots you can't get to.
Sorry, go ahead. Miss Becca was saying earlier, we were talking about writing letters. She goes, I loved writing letters. I have a great aunt in her 90s that loves getting cards, and I send her one every chance I get. She puts them on her mantle.
Oh, that's nice. I know.
Yeah,
that,
yesterday I followed two guys climbing to the summit of the Matterhorn, and it was like I was actually there with them. I was standing on top of the Matterhorn, looking around.
Wow.
It was freaking crazy.
Dog and I remember the snake game. It would go around the screen, and you'd have to try to loop it back through without running into it. Yeah, you weren't in the right chat. You were in that young guy chat. They don't remember those things. Muskrat saying when you're using Google Earth Pro, be sure to change the date so that you can go back and look at historical highs and lows.
I tell you what, it always has to do with fishing with that guy, don't it?
Absolutely. Austin KY Redneck Outdoors saying Google Earth should send out a tracking feature on Stand 3 so you can follow him to his undisclosed locations. All right, look at here.
Well, look, she got one.
0.22 for Shelby.
We had to go in like 20 feet of water to get it.
Doesn't surprise me. That's where the shad are at right now here.
Oh, wait, that's a good deal. Oop. He's
It
got a
was.
headache. He got a headache. Headache. All right, we're gonna put him on live.
We got Shelby with the 0.22 for that beautiful bluegill she just caught. LG Bass has got the 0.22 for the 2 stand coffee mug. And they are in our Teespring account for now.
Roger said fish.
That's right. And so far the score, Stan 3, 24.3, and Shelby with 0.22 for the bluegill. And Timmy, Chesapeake Bay Catfish, has got the 0.22 because he's up here before 9 a.m. every STANday morning.
For being on time.
Now that bluegill is a flat.
Yeah. That's a good one, David. That's a good one. That bluegill is now a flathead, just like Austin.
Speaking of Stand 3.
I don't know if you heard, son, but Google Earth has put a tracker on you, following you to your undisclosed location. Catfish Dog said at his grandson's boot camp party, gave him a stack of post-stamped postcards. He looked at me and I said, phone calls are momentary postcard, and postcards are forever.
That's right.
That's right. And unless things have changed, I don't know. When I was at boot camp, we didn't have cell phones, but they always did mail.
Yeah, we had payphones.
Yep. Yeah, you could go once a week. I think it was Sunday when we used to do payphone day.
Yep.
when you went to church or after church, you could do that. I think. That's a long time ago. I don't remember. That was
Yeah,
back
when
in
I
the that was back in the mid 1900s.
yeah, the early 1900s, mid to late 1900s.
There you go.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we didn't even have. There was no such thing as cell phones when I went to freaking basic training.
Yeah, no.
We had payphones though. Now, when my
Yeah,
son
we had,
just went a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, he went. They were allowed to get their. Occasionally, they were allowed to get their cell phones out and make phone calls. So.
wow. That's right,
There
Roger.
you go, Josh. Putting the bluegill on live. And if I saw that right, it looked like it was hooked underneath the tail, underneath the back by the anal fin. That is a great way to hook up live bait.
Yeah. So he swims upright.
Yes, sir, you got it. That is perfect example of how to do it.
I'm on the bottom. I hook him under the belly so he swims upright. If you're
There you
floating,
go.
you hook him in the back.
Great point right there. That's right. If you are using like a Carolina rig or a STANday rig, and you're on the bottom, you want the sunfish to go up off the bottom, just like he had it there. You hook it underneath the sunfish, back by the anal fin on the bottom side, right back there, and he'll just swim away from that sinker, so he'll constantly be swimming up. If you're using like a float rig, you can do it through the top, or another way is just through the lips. If you're in current, I usually go through the lips to try to keep it alive, but definitely a great point there.
Morning, Doug Tally.
Roger said stand 3 spots are so secret the fish don't even know where they're at.
Yeah, now watch it go on
That's,
50.
that's an old one.
Buck Williams, all the stores closed at 9. That's right, and most of them closed on Sundays. That's right. A lot of states, I think New Jersey, I think still has blue laws where certain businesses weren't allowed to open on Sundays. Your gas stations and restaurants, things like that were, but yeah, everything was closed by 9 o'clock except for the diners. You had those 24-hour diners that were out there. And then remember, like 7-Elevens were the first like convenience stores out there that were staying open 24/7. Hey, there's our good friend NJ Fishing Maniac, saying blue laws in certain counties in Jersey. There you go, all the malls, etc. Yeah.
Talking about the basic training, KY Redneck said, "Oh wow, I wasn't even allowed to have my own underwear in basic training." You did get issued underwear. I remember that.
Yeah.
Going back to the phones, Miss Becca said, "I had a neighbor with 7 kids that threatened to have a payphone installed in their house."
Hey, that wouldn't have been a bad idea. I remember my grandmother's house was on a, they used to have the cheapest phone you could get was a party line. So it'd be multiple people on the same block sharing the same line. And I'd be trying to call my friend and pick it up, and it was Miss McLaughlin was always on the phone. She lived about a half a block away, talking about who knows what to who knows who. Like, gosh dang it. Just need to call my friend. I just want to see where we're going to meet to go to the ball game.
How many people even still have a house phone anymore?
We don't.
Not us.
Yeah, no, we don't. I haven't had one of those in years.
Trust the old cell phone.
Before they had cordless phones, you had a phone hanging on the wall that had like a 30-foot cord on it.
Yeah.
You just string that thing through the house, walking around.
Muskrat Adventures. I can't believe that Chick-fil-A still stays closed on Sundays. Proud of them for sticking to their beliefs. They choose their beliefs over the mighty dollar. There you go.
Not many
Hopefully,
people do that anymore.
hopefully it stays like that. Okay.
Gorillas, I talk a lot using my watch nowadays. Thank you, Star Trek.
Yeah. I know. I remember wasn't too long ago, last year, Dustin was without his watch, and I think you went nuts, didn't you?
I did.
Oh gosh darn it. All right, and that extra noise was coming from stand 3, so I got you muted right now, son. Just give us the high sign if you need to get on a fish there. Can't buy beer after midnight in Virginia. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, JG Hill, what's going on? I'm trying to fill in for you, JG. I don't have the drums and cowbells and monicas and gongs.
Uh-oh.
Well, there we go.
Hooked up. Oh, now I see what we got, you, son. Now I see why.
Thank you, JG.
He's got some current up there.
Well, I heard it as soon as he unmuted the camera when he got there. Oh,
no!
Man.
Oh, no.
That was a nice one, too. Dang it.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I think he's saying that was about a 51-inch one. You're unmuted now, son.
That might have been a dangerous thing to unmute him on that time. At that time.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Well, get it back out there. It's all you can do.
You know they're there.
That was a big fish. Big
Yeah, we
one.
couldn't tell. We couldn't tell from here.
It's always a big fish.
That's right. That's right. That everybody remembers that. Hope everybody remembers that. 2 stands dad joke of the day. The 3 sizes of fish out there: small, medium, and the one that got away. Oh, too soon. Too soon.
How about some breakfast? Pork rinds.
There you go. Breakfast of Champions pork rinds.
There you go. Very
How's
low
it
on
going,
calories.
JG? Holy smokes, that was
Hey, Stan, I'm going to try something. If I jump out, I'll come back in.
all right.
I missed it. I was helping Shelby get on some more bluegill. What happened?
Oh, stand 3 had a monster on.
You on? Look what I'm fishing.
On the FOA.
You're on solo layout now.
Wow.
He had a rock.
I'm fishing some rapids, some heavy water right here. That was a big boy. All right, you can take it off.
If you can't, if you can't, if the current doesn't come to you, you got to go to the current, huh?
That's right. That was a big fish, and he swam upriver in this heavy current like this. He came up to the top and he spit it, and I saw him. He was fat. That was a big fish. It was a big blue.
Now he showed everybody his spot now.
Well, it's not the first time.
No.
We still try to keep it undisclosed. Thank you, Roger. Roger saying hashtag angler of the year.
I don't feel like it right now.
Holy smokes. Dog Curtis, the gun die outdoors.
More like storyteller of the year.
But you got that's dog and I outdoors. I was stumped by that, and I was even I'm even subscribed to the channel. Knew the whole thing about the dog and I, but I was trying to do the live and trying to figure out the name. The gun. So started calling it the gun die outdoors, and okay, I'm gonna mute stand 3 again. He's in that's the current making that noise. So there's Doug. Rebel River Cats is out there. How's it going, Hilly Billy? Sturgeon run doesn't start till it warms up in late spring, and then they'll be up here till October. Uncle G says Stan 3 is going to head home and bury his sorrows in Dr. Pepper and Cheetos. JG saying, got to run. Peace to all. Have a great Sunday. Thank you, JG.
Have a great Sunday, JG.
See you, Jay.
That's right. Stan 3 wanted the gong before. That would have been the perfect. JG's been working on another sound bite there, and that would have been the perfect time to try it out when that big fish got off. Oh no, Buck! I gotta check. You posted it on Facebook. Buck Williams does some great things. Make sure you check him out on Facebook. That's
absolutely
the pictures he's been coming up with. He's got some devil cat pics. I gotta check that out. I definitely got to get better with Facebook, because by the time I see a Facebook post, I don't know if it's something that I got to turn on notifications or something. I thought I did, but like it'll be 2 days later and I'll see something that somebody had sent on Facebook or posted on Facebook.
Hey, Austin.
Still can't believe.
Yep. I'm kind of putting all my money on this spot for this afternoon. I fished here last Sunday, right after STANday, and I had Jerry Parker up on panel fishing north of me, and Josh Dunnigan was fishing over at Wren Lake. And man, we hammered them last Sunday. I caught 6 nice channels and a blue out of here. Parker, I think he caught like 8 or 9 fish, and Dunnigan filled up a 5-gallon bucket, took them home and ate them.
Wow.
But I was so upset because it was what's the biggest channel cat you got right now?
Right now the biggest channel cat is Timmy's. I think it's 6.8.
Dude, last Sunday I got a 10-pounder right here.
Holy cow.
And thanks for bringing that up, Danny. If anybody wants to see last week's results and all the week's winners and how many pounds we have for the year, we were at 204.3 pounds of catfish caught so far for the year. 7 channel cats and I think 16 blues. It is out in the description.
Danny, you would win the tournament with the channel.
I know it. I mean, it was right after STANday. Well, it's close to around 2 o'clock that afternoon. In this spot right here, the sun had been shining on this little cove for a little while. And man, they turned on right at 2 o'clock. I caught some really nice channel cats, and I caught 1 blue out of here. But I was catching channel cats that were 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds in here.
There's 4 guys in the tournament I'm fishing in, and they fished the Tennessee River right here, and the biggest one's a 36-pound blue, and it was caught at 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm sitting out there 20 degrees. And
Looks like
48 pounds.
Stan 3 putting some new bait on. We got 81 awesome people out there still. Thank you everybody for coming in today. If you could please remember to hit the thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Would love to get over 100 thumbs up. There you go. Let's see if it's working. You're on fire today, Dustin. You're on fire today.
Oh man.
Come on. Why isn't it working?
I'm on my laptop, so mine won't work.
So are you gonna do it Stans and Dan's Day?
That's right. That's right.
Stans and Dan's.
It should be working.
You cover the morning. Dan covers the afternoon.
That's right.
And we need someone for the evening that has the AM.
Huh.
That's right. It'll be Sunday will be STANday and DANday.
Well, I've got Jerry Parker's out on the river way north of here right now on his boat. And he's actually heading upstream and scouting out some brand new spots that he's never fished. So we'll be throwing that at you this afternoon.
I'll watch you. I'll be doing dishes.
So make sure to check out Danny Stone Outdoors this afternoon. Usually he goes live about an hour after we end. 922 Crappie Barbecue saying, wish I was out there today.
Yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that hour downtime today and go throw that cast net till my arm falls off, because I think my biggest downfall right now is that I really need fresh bait.
Where's your buddy at?
He's not here today. It's too cold for him.
You mean you don't have a carp sitting under a rock somewhere?
No, dude, normally I would. You know, come to think of it, I did stash one up in the woods up here last week. I don't know if you might still be there. There's one
Maybe
under a
you
rotten log up there. I may go check on that a little bit.
Maybe go get in your car, see if you can find a goose laying on the side of the road somewhere.
Well, I do have a snagging hook with me. I could actually snag these Asian carp. They're in here thicker than ticks on a dog, man.
Wow.
Muskrat Adventure saying we were planning on joining you guys today fishing, but the actually canceled today due to the freezing cold and the high winds. We keep breaking stuff. Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard
come
on a
on,
boat.
Roger.
You get those freezing temperatures on a boat. It's can be tough on the
Oh, no
boat.
doubt, man. I've been on the bank and been, fairly comfortable before. And then Richard Cluck would pull up and I'd jump in the boat with him. And he would wind that thing out going up the river. And I think, God, this sucks.
Yeah, I was happy on the bank. Thank you.
I mean, you have tears, the wind hitting your face, and tears would come out of your eye and freeze on your cheek. You're like, wow.
Reminds me of that 7-hour live standing I did out in like the 20-degree temperatures.
No, thank you.
Woo.
That was miserable. And we got no fish.
Yeah. We did get some the one night we did get some good video on how to use things around the boat to keep yourself warm.
That's right.
Bait towels and
Drift socks.
Dustin was sleeping in a drift sock. Well, not sleeping, but had the drift sock up.
That's funny because go ahead.
Richard and I fished one tournament, and it was raining, and they weren't like big, huge raindrops, but they weren't small by no means. They were like medium-sized raindrops. And he had that boat wound out, and those raindrops hitting your face felt like somebody was shooting you with a Red Ryder BB gun. They would sting, man.
Yeah, James was pulling out his drift sock Friday night on the show after they moved a spot, and I said, "Hey, James, that works for more than just a drift sock if you're cold."
That's right. Literally will know. Muskrat says body heat. No. No, we weren't. There was no cuddling going on SNL. That's for sure.
It's hard to generate body heat when you're like 10 feet apart.
Yeah. However,
I think if it gets cold enough, everybody's their limitations drop, or their inhibitions, should I say? If you get cold enough, yeah, you'll cuddle with that chubby guy.
Yeah.
Those skinny guys don't put off any heat, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Curtis Cunningham said, I had my boots freeze to a concrete pier over the Ohio River. I was able to get one free and kick the other boot to break it loose.
That's right, Roger. Roger's saying what we all go through just to catch a fish, take its picture, and put it back in the water. Crazy, huh?
Good point.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna check on Shelby, make sure she didn't fall in.
All right. That's yeah. Yeah, we're not even keeping the fish, taking pictures and putting them back. But I'm gonna sit out in 20-degree temperatures all night, get frostbite. I'm going out there with a broken rib. This is fun.
Miss Becca said, I guess I'm still in the minority. I fill my freezer.
Oh, I will bring. I'll occasionally bring some fish home. I'm a big believer in selective harvest. You know, there's nothing wrong with harvesting some fish, and but any decent sized fish, or even if you gut hook and like that flathead that I brought home, Dustin, with that the bluegill and stuff that time. You know, it was a great size to bring home, but if I threw him back, it would have just went to waste. There was no way that fish was surviving. So absolutely bring it home.
Yeah, that was a flathead that tried to eat a bluegill that was way too big for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe that one. So, yep, I took advantage of that opportunity and brought it home, and it was delicious. That's right. Grew up in a time where nature provided. Absolutely.
Sorry, my hand's freezing.
You got some?
Yeah.
All right.
My
Let me
hand's
see.
freezing.
Sure. Her hands are freezing. I wonder why.
There you go.
And I'm not ashamed of it.
Absolutely not, Miss Becca.
Right.
Don't blame you one bit.
That's right. As you know, as long as the fish isn't going to waste, that's everybody's personal decision. And I think back in the day, you know, we didn't realize as much as we do now, and you know, but still, it's if it comes down to feeding your family or putting a fish back, well, I'm sure feeding the family is going to win just about every time.
Absolutely. We got Off the Hook Outdoors in chat.
Oh, I used to be one of the world's worst about it. I would go out and there was no fish too big or no fish too small. I mean, I would literally fill the bed of the truck up. And whenever I would come home in the afternoons, every neighbor down the block would come running down to the house and help me clean fish because they all wanted part of it. And man, I tell you what, I look back on it and just and think about how stupid I was doing that, because I took a lot of fish out of this river like that.
Yeah. There's Off the Hook Outdoors out there. How's it going?
But you're only stupid if you refuse to learn, you know, to do better.
Absolutely. And that's right, Becca. Back in the day, fishing was not a sport. It was a way of life and survival. Stick
Hey,
to my roots.
we grew up, if you caught it or killed it, you were eating it.
Oh, absolutely.
As it should be.
I remember many a days we'd get off the school bus, go in and change clothes, grab the 22, go out in the woods, shoot supper and bring it back. And Mom would clean it and cook it. And that's what we had every day, just whatever you got.
Uh, 922 says he fries probably about 40 pounds of catfish and about 50 pounds of crappie every year, family gatherings and at home. That's right. The way prices are right now, absolutely. I was looking at just looking through the seafood section the other day, and they wanted $9 a pound for catfish.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, and that's on the low end here.
Yeah. I mean, I think the cheapest I saw was tilapia, and that was like $6 or $7 a pound.
well, that might start going down if you know Virginia's starting to pay people to get catfish out of the James River now, even more, which is disgusting. But
Yeah, and here's what had happened with catfish processing. Part of the reasons why catfish got so expensive. He said crappy. Is the processing centers were under for catfish. They fell under stricter regulations. I think it went to the FDA instead of just the USDA. So there was more regulations that were involved with that, and it cost a lot more money to process catfish. And so you only get about 25 to 30% usage out of the catfish.
wow.
So with the extra costs, it was cost prohibitive for processing centers to process them for food. So a lot of them don't. So there's only so many places left that do. So that's one of the issues with that. And yeah, like I said, I don't have any problem with harvesting catfish from the James. If you're harvesting those 3 to 5 pound blues, there is a bunch of them there. But you know, when you're taking the bigger ones out, and they're not safe to eat anyhow, so there's no reason that you should be removing the bigger fish from the James.
It says, can they sell cats
Anything
from
over
the
3
tank?
pounds is it's not a good tasting fish to me. I mean, personally. I mean, 3 pounds is my limit. If it's over 3, they just start tasting different. They don't have that.
Mike, to the best of my knowledge, you can. The James, the Potomac, all of them.
I was told a lot of the catfish you find in the stores are coming from the James around here.
Yeah. 922 Crappy Barbecue says, I can't bring myself to use shrimp for bait. It's $12 per pound. I'm paying $12. I'm eating it. Cat's just going to have to settle for shad.
Hey, Stan, look what time it is.
Oh, my goodness. 52-minute warning. Thank you. Thank you. We haven't gotten to do much cowbell today, so 22-minute warning. 22-minute warning.
Yeah.
So far, we got Stan 3 in the lead with the 24.3.
And the big one that got away.
The
Sorry,
monster
Stan.
that got away.
He didn't like that. I saw the boat rock. He
Yeah,
stomped his...
and I'm not in it. You can't blame it on me. Mike says, I ain't buying that.
Well, on the bright side, Stan, you don't have a whole lot of editing to do to put the shorts out.
That's true. That's true. That's right. Yeah, I can have that done in about I can have the timestamps and the shorts done in about 2 minutes.
22.22.
That's right. That's right. Every STANday afternoon, I put all the timestamps in from the fish caught, and I'm expecting that it's definitely going to pick up here soon as the conditions start to stabilize out a little better.
Yeah, like I said, this cold snap that came in the last couple of days, it really put the damper on fishing here.
Yep.
922. The older the fish, the more metals and
Oh, look at there. He got him again. Come on, set the hook this time.
Okay, we got you, son. You're unmuted. You're.
Look at that.
Oh, that's pretty good looking bend.
Right on time. 20 minutes.
Oh boy, outdoors. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Say
Hey,
good
Larry,
luck,
how's it
everyone.
going, buddy?
Fishing Cooking with Mike Chavez. Yeah, the James River. I think it's you're only supposed to eat 2 meals of fish from the James River a month, and you're not supposed to eat catfish over 32 inches at all.
Get him, Stan 3. Get him. Small water Johnson. Every time I join, Stan 3 is reeling one in.
David Ogden saying, I think that he hooked the drift sock. There's my mother and my sister out there.
Hey, good morning.
This fish can't decide where it wants to go. Chad Thomas is saying, fish on. As you can,
Oh, wait a minute.
I agree, Mike. I agree.
I agree too, Mike.
Scuba time guide service. What's up, Dan?
Why do I want to go straight? Then I really keep making
Small water charters trying to get stuff going. Say, if he catches when I join, does that count as a charter?
If that's the case, if it was a PB, it wouldn't count.
Anyway, Redneck Outdoors, that's stand 3 if you can have the grid coordinates to that undisclosed location. Oh, he wants to boost his catfish creds.
Look how tough that is to do all that by yourself.
Out of the back of the boat. All right. Another nice fish.
That ain't no
Heavy current.
That ain't no drift shot.
When it opens its mouth, its axis one.
That might be a 22-pounder.
That's what I was
Could
thinking.
be. Could be. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing. Denny Stone gave away a sticker earlier. We're going to give him one closest to the weight without going over. Closest to the weight without going over. We will do the 2 stand stickers.
I'll tell you what, Stan, I'll match you on that.
All right. Well,
You can throw one of mine in too.
all right. All right. KY Redneck with the 22.22. Chad Thomas at 23. 922 is saying 19.22. Imagine that.
Hold it up before you weigh it.
Small Water Charters wants to know, can I get a thank you, Small Water Charters, for a video clip?
Let's say 18.22.
David Ogden, that's right. Only one guess. Small Water Charter saying 20.6. Mr. Tully, 23.27. Catfish Dog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks like a bigger fish.
Another one.
That looks like... Oh, he might have that monster again. That's the medium heavy Uncle Lou rod right there. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You got it behind the rock.
He might pop out. He might pop out. Gills and Grills says if someone catches a 22.2-pound channel cat, he'll send some bait towels.
Harry just got a buttload of shad from Tyra from Dirty Dragon Weights.
Dirty South Dragon Weights, I think.
Yeah, that'd be Dirty South.
Marlin K, 14.22. Rowdy Royal, 21.1. Brian Bear, how's it going? Chad Thomas is saying, pull the anchor, go get him.
That's a 222-pound rock he's under.
Yeah.
There's a fish on that one, but it's under a rock.
Oh, we can see it pulling.
So
you got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes to get that one and go get that one.
Yeah, I was trying to. Hey, thank you, Small Water Charters.
There you go. There you go, Small Water. Yeah, Steve, it's still on. All right, so we'll have some shorts this afternoon.
Man,
All
look
right,
at that
so
takedown. Problem is, I think the sinker's stuck.
yeah.
Hopefully he can, right here.
Hopefully he can pull it out. Chad Thomas saying, oh yeah, Small Water Charters, get the credit. Hey, we're glad to help out when we can. Speaking of that, if you planning on coming to the James River, looking for a great guide, you got Goober Time Guide Service. So remember, closest without going over is getting some stickers. Closest without going over is getting some stickers. Last chance to get your guess in.
It's hard to lock out because of these waves, but it was reading 19 on the scale. It'll take off too.
Shelby called 19.
I called 19.
There you go.
All
You're
right.
the winner.
Well, it sounds like Shelby's the winner then.
Winner, winner, sticker dinner.
You got. Look how beat up this guy is.
He's
He's up
enjoying
here
this
playing
rock.
in the rapids, playing in that fast water. Welcome to STANday.
Somebody's phone ringing.
Yeah, what is that noise?
It's not mine. Somebody got a phone call.
Not me.
Not me. You know, with all the phones that we've all dropped in the water over the years, it may be one of those fish buzzing.
It's the one Stan 3's got out saying, hey, just let me go, man. Just let me go. Roger.
Okay. How much time we got left?
Let's. $11 minutes.
Not up in this shallow cove.
Brian Bear's out there.
You know, the great thing about Shelby winning that is I've already got an envelope at home sending her something. I just got to add to it.
That's right. That's right.
No fuss at all. I don't have to put up no address or anything. It's already the envelope's already made up.
To the next person.
Muskrat Adventure saying, finish him.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Right back to full screen.
Oh.
David Ogden, if you email me at twostandsfishing@gmail.com, I can get you some 2 stand stickers out to you. In the boat?
And you know, I don't know how many times just being patient like that has gotten me fish on the bank. I mean, there have been times that I get hung up really bad. And you just put the rod back in the holder and just let it go.
Yep.
You'd be surprised at how often that fish will come out on its own. Versus, I've seen people just try to horse them out of there. You're going to break them off. Just let it sit for a little bit, and you know you got a better shot at getting that fish.
Wow, look how long these fish are. He's in a lot better shape.
These are the athletes up here.
Absolutely.
He probably hasn't been up there that long.
922 saying he's staying with the 19.22. David Ogden saying, Danny, when it warms up, I want to come up there and fish with you. I got a rod and reel for you.
All right. Well, what we'll probably do is we'll head up north toward Parker, and we'll hook up with Jerry Parker up there in some of his hot spots too.
All right. We got guesses coming in. We got Norman Neighbors 18.4, Smallwater Charter 16.7, Chad Thomason 17.5, Skipjack Cindy 11.2, 2. David Ogden 15.2, Rebel River Cat 17.74,
That fish come out.
Mike Young 15, Donald Long 16.8, Marlon K 12.4. Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Good morning, Daryl.
Morning, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
Big shout out to Daryl and Woody.
It's right at 13.
I can go with a
13 even?
14.
Yep. All I had was
What?
these little grips on.
Hey, Daryl. Tell Daryl, hey.
Hey,
So let's see. Marlon K.
I'll go with a 14.
There anyway.
D. Smithy. Looks like my wife won 2 stand stickers.
You got her address, Stan?
Yeah. I'll have to check on that.
Check your
Darling,
database.
can you give me your address, darling? What? She says, I don't know. I can't give my address out to strangers. What? And Marlon K, if you email me at 2standsfishing@gmail.com, the number 2. Let me see if it's there. There's Daryl saying, there's my adversary, Stand 3. I just hate him.
Sit on the bucket and watch.
There you go. There's my email going across the bottom right there. 2standsfishing@gmail.com.
You know, that's another thing I have to be grateful to Stan 3 about, is he got Daryl off my back.
Yeah.
David Ogden says, and that's funny. I don't care who you are. All right. So thanks, Tech. We still got 80-something awesome people out there watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming into STANday with us. We got 5 minutes left, 11:55. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, love to hit 100. I don't know where we're at today. Oh. Oh. Shade Tree Catfishing. Can't wait to see you next week.
Oh man, that was a good one. He came up pinned on me.
Ugh.
That was the biggest bait I had out, man. A giant shad head.
Son of a gun. But there you go. Just as Danny said, as it got later on in the day, he had high hopes that the spot would pick up. All right, let me mute Stand 3 again. Yeah, he's fishing the heavy current up there. 922 Crappie Barbecue saying he's seeing 86 thumbs up. So only need 14 more to hit 100. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, I would appreciate it. Oh, great. Even my own wife hadn't hit the thumbs up yet. Wow. Thanks. First call me a stranger, and now you don't hit the thumbs up. Woo.
Oh, I looked up and he had slammed that rod, man. I already grabbed it and started pulling down on him, and all of a sudden he just popped loose.
You're going to start biting now. STANDay's over.
They did that to me last week, but it was right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like you flipped the light switch. They just went crazy.
Oh yeah. I'll watch
Excuse me.
Oh, misplaced country girl fishing got a ham and cream cheese bagel. Oh, there you go. 922 says, y'all tap the thumbs up. Don't don't smash it. Phones cost too much.
Ain't that the
Oh,
truth?
speaking of that, let me unmute you, son. What were you saying that people should do to the thumbs up, son?
it. Get your
Gently disembowel the thumbs up for us.
That's for anybody that's cleaning fish out there. That's right. And disembowel that thumbs up button.
oh, Shelby
Just
hit
go
your
ahead and
thumbs
give
up.
it a nice good drop kick.
Show it. Here,
uh,
look at that. Shelby hit her thumbs up on her phone.
well, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. And
Thank
do
you
I
for
hear
having.
do I hear that you tie some fishing rigs there, Shelby?
Let's show them real quick. Okay.
Let's see. Uncle Jeep, there's the weather for Goodyear. Partly cloudy,
2 minutes.
temperature of 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing from the northeast, 4 miles per hour. That's 6 kilometers per hour. For all the metric users out there, current humidity is 54.
We got 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes.
That is Shelby's rigs.
There you go. Nice
Now Jody,
job.
Jody showed her how to tie snell knots, so we're starting to do snell knots. So.
There you go.
I can almost guarantee you that fish, I had a huge shad head on there. I can almost guarantee you he had half that head in his mouth. And
That'll
normally,
catch him, Shelby.
I mean, you can sit there and go over it and say, you know, I should let him take it longer. But he had that rod bent down, pulling. I mean, what are your choices at that point? You just got to pick it up and start reeling.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That one right there catch you a bunch of fish, Shelby.
Yeah. About eight this week.
Danny, I'm supposed to tell you from Daryl that you need some guard dogs. They're for old people that can't run to their rods anymore.
Trophy cat tackle. BJ Kirker.
I just don't see them guard dogs be climbing on a ladder and hooking them on these 16-foot rods. I just don't see them.
There you go. Nice, Shelby. There you go. Everybody checking the weather. Thank you.
Oh, look at this one. Here's a good one. You'll recognize the hook.
Oh, there we go.
That's FOA bright light.
Go get your FOA gear at Thompson's Outdoor and More with the Shelby rigs. 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam.
Get your weight up.
Awesome.
These fish have been getting caught on that power line up here in that heavy current.
Oh, so those are.
It's holding up.
So Stan 3 been using the FOA power line up there in that heavy current.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out FOA Customs and Gear booth there at CatCon. Freddie is now going to have a leader line there available also. I think 50, 85, and 125. And it's going to be at smaller diameters than the normal. So normal 125 pound, I think it's got the diameter. I think it's going to be 0.1. So it's like the normal diameter of like 80 or 90 pound test. So.
Wow. Yeah. That's awesome.
All right. Well, looks like we are there. Over. Danny, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, same as always, man. Thanks for letting me come in here and screw this up.
Well, as usual,
we'll
you were
live
here
in about an hour. Like I said, Jerry Parker's going to be out on his boat hitting some new spots. I'm going to have him on panel with me. We sent out invites to 3 or 4 other guys. We're trying to get Richard Cluck. He's going to be putting the lower unit on his boat today. And we told him if he wanted to come up and work on that boat on the panel while we're fishing, that he was more than welcome to do that. So we may get Richard Cluck working on his boat today. We'll see. It's all up to him. You know, it's sometimes it's hard to concentrate on what you're doing and mess with the camera while you're trying to do that. So I don't blame him if he doesn't want to. But we're going to get over here and try to catch some fresh bait, because I think right now that is what is killing us. We need fresh bait, so this frozen shad, I think it'll do a lot better. But we'll be back with you here in about an hour. See if we can't make something happen. I'm staying right here all day. I don't care what it takes. We're going to get on a fish.
There you go. All right. And
Right.
as usual, though, Danny, you were here and a 20+ pound fish was caught. So thank you. Thank you.
Hey, just doing my part to help you guys out. Man, I make y'all look good.
Timmy, anything you'd like to add today?
Nope, just another fun day on the water. You know, one day on the water beats day at work any day. So
Absolutely. Well, Timmy, thank you. Thank you for being such a big part of STANday. We know as that water temperatures warm up a little bit, you're going to be back on some fish. You have actually won 2 out of the 6 STANdays so far. So
yep.
There you go. There you go. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in every week, Timmy. Let's see. Mac, anything you want to add before we get out of here? You're good, Mac.
I had fun. The fish don't like you no more. But yeah, anglers rule.
Oh,
You got that right.
That's right. That's right. Mac is on Team Bank, I believe, for
Go bank.
March 30th. Well, thank you, Mac. Appreciate you coming in. As always, thanks for being such a big part. One of the OGs on STANday. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Let's see. Shelby and Josh, anything you'd like to add before we get out of here today?
Yeah, they're talking to you. We want to say thanks for having us. It was a slow bite because of the cold sun, I believe. Thanks for advertising for us. Watch us on Pontoon Jody's show
There
Friday
you go.
night.
Pontoon Jody, she's about to start the Flathead Challenge, I think, back up in March again. Right now, just fishing with friends on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Right after Friday Night Cat Chat here on 2 Stands. So Pontoon Jody catfishing on Friday nights at 9. And like I said, Flathead Challenge starting back up in March. And Stand 3, congratulations.
Really getting tired of saying that to him.
56.3 pounds. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I got a few things. One, where is Jaydog?
I don't know.
That's number one. He's been under the table. He's been under the table like a chihuahua, yipping and yapping, calling everybody out. But then it's showtime, and no puppy dog showing up. Second off, y'all bank team is in trouble, man. Because how many people up here on the bank team? And I done whooped all y'all by myself today. I got a whole team of experienced anglers ready to put the smackdown on y'all. Y'all better have your crying towels ready.
He ain't worried about you.
There you go, bank team. Bank team, the plan worked. The plan worked.
We're holding back. We're saving our fish for you, buddy. The torpedoes are loaded and some boats are going to sink.
Hold on. Danny, I think I'm about to catch a fish real quick.
Oh, my.
I don't care.
LG Bass, yes, second again with the .22. Well, while we're waiting on that, Dustin, anything you'd like to add?
I just want to say congratulations.
He went away.
Oh, he went away. Okay. So what else were you going to say, son?
I'm ready. The boat team, Steel Team Fish is ready.
Yeah, we'll see.
We didn't fish our undisclosed spot.
Well, congratulations. 56.3. That's the biggest weight of the year so far. Make it look easy. Still has the biggest single fish, blue cat, and Timmy Chesapeake Bay has the biggest channel cat so far. So congratulations there. Dustin, anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just say congratulations, Stan3. It's always nice to see you catching some fish out there. Thank you, everybody in chat, for all your well wishes, prayers, thoughts, and everything else. It's been great. I'm getting better. I'll get out there again. But until then, I'll be on panel and in chat with y'all.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming up today. Like I said, anytime, Dustin, you're welcome to pop up anytime. I know that being stuck there, like I said, this is the next best thing. You see me do it a lot here, and
Yes, sir.
it just the next best thing to being out fishing is actually being up here talking to everybody with fishing. And smallwater charters, it was 13. The third fish was 13 pounds, so it was 24.3, 19, and 13, 56.3 total for the day for STANday. And I don't think I ever got to congratulate STANday for winning the Whisker Bowl and being the inaugural live fishing tournament league champions. You know, as I was saying, there you go. The reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world, STANday. But with that being said, thank you, everybody. Thanks for making such a great STANday. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please consider hitting that. You got Catfish Weekly tomorrow night. You got Lance later tonight. Next week is CatCon. We'll be there Friday. Our next Friday night will be from CatCon. And looking forward to that. So with that being said, we're out of here. Deuces, everybody.